Hello, good morning and namaste. My name is Rajesh Basnet and my student ID is S404205, and this is my assignment 1 of unit PRT532 IT Service Management, and today I'll be presenting on IT service principles. For this case study, I chose Optus, which is Australia's second largest telecommunication provider. And before I begin, I want to start with a quote from ITIL 4 framework, which says a service enables value co-creation by facilitating outcomes customers want without owning all the cost and risks. So what does this mean? Basically, customers are not paying technology to own it. They are just paying for a result, while the provider handles the infrastructure, cost, and risks behind the scene. When we use an Optus mobile plan, none of us owns the towers and the network equipment. We are just paying for the excess of service they provide. This idea, the value co-creation, runs through this whole presentation. So moving to the next slide, I will talk about company overview of Optus. So what is Optus? Optus is Australia's second largest telecommunication provider, as I told earlier, which is owned by a Singtel Group, which is Singapore Telecommunication Group, founded in 1981. It serves over 11 million mobile customers. I chose it because it serves both individual customers and business client, which makes it a great example for looking at IT service broadly. And ITIL breaks the Optus service offering into three components. Like first one is goods like physical items like SIM card, phone, or router. Second one is access to resources. We don't own the network, as I told earlier. We are just given to access it, along with the data service and mobile app, my Optus app, and the service actions like the actual work the Optus does, like activating service, providing support, and managing billings. Together, these three makes up a complete service offering. So moving to the next slide. So who are actually involved delivering all of these things? It is easy to assume that customer service relationship is just a customer and a company, but ITIL pushes back on that. Customers and business consume the service. Suppliers like Ericsson, Nokia, and Amdocs provide the infrastructure and software underneath it. Singtel backs Optus with investment and direction, while the regulators like ACAA, ACMA, ACCC, and the TIO make sure that Optus follows all the rules and regulations. This is where SIAM, Service Integration and Management, comes in, that it coordinates all these three suppliers and technologies so that they work as a one seamless service. Optus uh, Network Operation Center is a good example. Like it monitors service and coordinates incidents and changes across every supplier at once. So now let me talk about ITIL for value co-creation. This is the most important concept in ITIL. Like I will explain using Optus 5G plan as example. The first one is output. The output is working SIM, network access, and a data allowance. The outcome is what customer actually wanted. It's like staying in touch with families, working remotely, studying online, and there is a cost on both sides. Optus pours money into infrastructure, customer pay a monthly fee, and the risks which Optus largely absorb on the customer's behalf. And finally, utility is whether the service fits the purpose, and warranty is that the whether it is reliably there when we need it. So none of these works unless both sides pay their part. So moving to the next slide. four dimension of uh, service management. Our professor, Dr. Islam, told us that a service only succeeds if all these four dimensions of service management work together. Now, let me discuss how this actually applies to Optos. Organization and people. Optos run on thousands of staffs and outsource specialists, so communication and skill really matters here. Second one is information and technology. Like there are advanced network technology and cloud platforms. The older legacy system have caused security problems before. Talking about the partners and suppliers, companies like Ericsson and Nokia are critical, but relying too heavily on a few suppliers is a risk in itself. And the final one is value streams and processes. Incident and change management keep services reliable, and the Optos outage is a pretty stark example of what happens when there is gap. So now let's go to the next slide. This slide I have I will be talking about strengths, gap, and improvement. There's a lot of things that Optos does right, like investing heavily in expanding 5G coverage, like satellite services, helping connect remote communities, and my Aptos app makes managing an account easy without visiting a store, but it hasn't been smooth. In 2022, a cyber attack exposed the personal data of around 9.5 million customers. In 2023, nationwide outage took down mobile internet and even triple zero emergency calls for hours. So for these problems and key gaps, I will suggest I have suggested three improvements recommendation, like the stronger zero trust security with the regular penetration testing. Second one is redundant operation, administration, and maintenance pathway, so the network can still be managed during the failure. And predefined incident communication plan so that customer gets clear fast updates when something major goes wrong. I think these three changes would go a long way together rebuilding the trust. And finally, this is conclusion slide. This presentation highlights how the Optos applies IT service management, its service offering, and the key stakeholders involved, how value gets co-created, and four dimensions holding it all up. And finally, these are the references I used in my while researching, while making this presentation. Thank you. Thank you. This is all about my presentation. Have a nice day.